Whoa, got kicked off. Well, that got interesting fast. Hey all, welcome back to Bex Squared Gaming. We are doing some more 7 Days to Die, and this is Scottish Bex's solo run. She is doing this on Nomad difficulty and absolutely no mods, and it is a horde night. Let's see how she gets on. Hey all, and welcome back. We are on day 63, so we have a horde day. So we've already done the repair work, we got everything fixed back up, and we even got darts back in the traps. So I'm not too worried about what today's going to bring. I think going to go for a wander maybe. It's probably not going to wander too far, to be honest. We don't, last thing we want is to get trapped. Plenty of bullets, plenty of things chewing in. I just picked everything up. What a numpty. Let's fix that, shall we? This is what happens when you're tired and not paying attention, you know? It's fun. Let's see. All of this on, back into the... There we go. Okay, so let's try that again. I was gonna go see what food we have. I have some cooking. I know there's some water cooking, which we can put in. I wish you could assign slots to stuff and or, you know, mark what you want to go in, and then you could just dump it and sort it. It would be easier. Got a bit of food in there. Don't have a massive amount of food in there actually. Let's see what we can make. So if we pick up the food and then pick up a whole load of water, let's see what we can make. We'll make a load of that. I don't think we can make much eggs and bacon. We can get single eggs and bacon. Alright, let's do that so we can get the rest back in. Well, used up a load of the water. I've not actually even been up and checked the water stuff recently, but I don't really need to because, yeah, we've been getting a lot, so... See how we're doing. So we've got a load of the steel chewing in. That's essentially what we're now waiting for. We're hoping to have the other horde base... Ooh, let's take that. The other horde base up and running essentially before the next day 70, because I think I'm probably going to stop the series at day 70 simply because we know that... Where is my... It's out at the base. So because we know that the new game... The games get... I can't speak tonight. I really can't, guys. I am so sorry. We know the horde... No, not the horde base. We know the game. We know the game is being released in summer. Initially, they said June. Don't know if it's still going to be June. But either or, I'm going to try to get to 70. And then I think at that point, that would be essentially where I would maybe call the game, this series, and say, you know, we've done the last horde. Let's call it there. I might nip in and out a bit, just if I think it's going to be extended, I might maybe jump back in and do a little bit, but I'm not going to... I don't want to get to the stage where you're just like, oh, this is what's coming next, and then you never get the next thing because, you know, essentially, you know, the game ends and that's where you get to. But, where are we going with the... So I would like to give it a sort of defined finish point, to be honest. And that would be my preferred choice, would be to give it sort of a defined ending point. So, I think day 70 does that nicely. With one last horde, and maybe even be able to do it. And I'm hopefully it's going to be, it won't be this one in terms of a full run of this, but I might maybe get 2 pieces up and go, because I would like to, even if I don't, I've got enough to do the one, and I potentially would do the 1 at least, just because, let's be honest, it doesn't matter if I die horribly. It's going to be a laugh at that point, and it would be the last one of the show, so definitely. Obviously, we will pick a no mods one up with the release. I will be doing that. That's just a given. But I probably won't be as dedicating as much time to the no mods one. Maybe because I want to try, well, no mods basic gameplay. I would probably want to try a few others. There's maybe, we've been talking about maybe doing a Every Night Blood Moon one or a No Trader one. Maybe, I think a no crafting one would be more interesting. Obviously you have to define what you're going to say is crafting and it's not crafting. So obviously any building blocks are crafting. Upgrading, no, but only if you find the upgrade materials, i.e. so you can't make cobblestone rock, but if you find cobblestone rock, then you are welcome to use it to upgrade. That kind of idea. And then question is, does food count as, crafting? And that kind of thing, and just sort of defining it out and seeing what are we going to define as crafting and not crafting. I'm just going for a wander, because, and this building has killed me so many times, it feels appropriate to come in here and at least get this one done once. Yeah, so it would be a case of, it would be interesting to know what people would think the rules around that. I know there are set versions of it that different people use, and there is, I don't know if there's an official version of that challenge. I'd have to have a look, but really, to be honest, as long as you can set your own rules for a challenge, as long as you're not competing in an official thing anywhere. So it'd be interesting if we were to do like a no build challenge or no craft challenge. Should we say, what would people class? What would people say we should be the rules? And get some ideas towards that, I think, would be interesting from everybody. Definitely. I definitely think that would be fun. Personally, for me, yeah, it depends on your view. I mean, it's boiling off water, really crafting, or, oh, fudge. So yeah, it would be interesting to kind of set some theories on that, and definitely. And it would be interesting potentially to get other people involved as well. I mean, in the sense of, we do have our Discord, and obviously people could come on, and if they were joining in and sort of doing their own versions, but we'd have to set an agreed map and things like that. But I don't know if I'd go that far. I'd probably just do my own thing to begin with, but certainly something that could be done in the future. Let's have a look at this. To be honest, I just... Ooh. But no, I so obviously if I was to do a no, it could be us, because it could be myself and American Bex, depending on whether we do it on the server or not. If we were to do, for example, no trader, I mean, I think that one's fairly obvious. You just, that could be no questing, or it could be just no buying from, or it could be none of either, and then so the argument is, which one would it be? Would it be nothing of everything, i.e. other than once you get your first quest out the way, which is just locate the trader to get your XP, or even say not even that, you have to cancel that quest. There's a couple of different versions you could do, and it would be interesting to see. I'll have a look and see if there's any official sort of this is this one, but they're probably just different versions of it, to be honest. So we'd have the no trader one, we'd have a potentially and I'm not necessarily going to do all of now I get the red one. Not necessarily going to do all of them. Looking for ideas, because obviously we want to be playing some other games as well. So, we don't want to be just stuck with everything 7 days end of, because I love 7 days, I do, but I do want to be playing other things as well. Definitely, I mean, at the moment, I've just launched the new run of BioShock, which I've been doing. The first video is not long out. I think the time this one comes out, the second video might be out. And definitely going forward with that. I'm absolutely loving that. I'm absolutely loving playing that. It's actually it's a very hard one to play because it's such... The game itself is not hard to play. The game, I love the game. I love playing the game. The problem is that I'm so immersed in the game while playing it. I do find it sometimes hard to remember to talk while playing that game. And that's been the more cause because I just want to be absorbed by it and just you know, I don't want to have to do all the talking and thinking about it. And you know, so you're a bit like, but it's great to be able to play it and share it. I think it's been such a fan of that game. Not a massive fan of the Infinite. Infinite was good. It was all right. Definitely more the first one and the second one. Infinite's all right. I'd be curious to see if they're going to do any more of them. I was still gutted that they did cancel the movie. That was a bit heartbreaking because I thought the movie would have been amazing. So let's see. I'm just going to go around and raid a load of buildings. I'm not going to even go do a quest. I'm just out and about because there's not a lot I can do. I'm waiting for that steel to cook in. Might as well just raid. Interesting. There's the cache from when I lost that quest. Remember when I did it? I took an infested quest and I died. The cache from when I died is still there. That is brilliant. Let's get the hell out of this building. Oh. What the fuck did I just drop? A meat... I threw my meat stew away for some random ass reason. Right, let's... I didn't bring my bike. I don't know why I didn't bring... I just walked over. Yes, Becky, that's very useful. Don't bring your bike, because, you know, it's not like you need storage or shit. No, 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 you don't need it, no. Man, I am a numpty. I do not know what I'm on tonight, but I swear, like, my brain is absolutely not functioning. Like, I have done the weirdest stuff, all evening. I keep just tripping over my mouth. I keep just tripping over my brain. I'm so sorry that this is the way I am tonight. I don't... Whew. Yep. No, I think I should just surrender to the fact that I am apparently not functioning and not going to function for the rest of today. What have we got? Right, that's bullets. Mods. In wrong one. I don't know why I'm bothering to bring those bullets home because, to be honest, I don't need them. How are we doing with the steel? Steel's chewing in. So this should be our second last horde that we're going to do. Last one will be the 70, which will be probably the last day that I do. I might go hit up the working stuff again. Just trying to get through really at this point. And it's a shame because I have really enjoyed this. And it's like I said in the other game, this map, I've loved this map. This map has been amazing. Like, this has been such a good city. I mean, others might not agree, but for me, she says as she drives into walls, and for me, this has been a brilliant city. I've loved this city. I think it's one of the best maps I've had in a while. Sometimes you get a map and you're just like, I can't believe I have to work with this map. It's so terrible. Hey! I picked up some stuff. Right, okay. Should be more guys dropping out the ceiling than there are. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hi! Hey, hi, hey. None of the shelves will reset. Well, I saw him. Oh! What have we got around here? Oh, yeah, I remember thinking. I remember seeing... There it is. That's the switch there. It took me ages to find that switch last time. I didn't find it last time, I don't think. I don't think I turned it off last time. I just jumped past it. As you do. Right, we're going... Okay. Just enjoying the ride. I just don't see, like, I'm not interested in doing a quest today. I kind of just want to chill out, and this is a good way of doing that. And yeah, I'm wasting ammo, but ooh, lots of books. To be honest, I mean, I'm not really doing much at this point, and I've got so much ammo back at the base. I'm not really that worried about it. I don't think there'll be anything up here, because then you go around this way, get to the thing over here, which I've already done, and you come through here. Yeah, nothing exciting. Let's see, what else can we go raid? See what else we can go raid. Not gonna stick my head in the vanity tower. I think I've got better things to do than stick my head in the vanity tower, to be honest. Just keeping an eye on the time. We're going to the Burganeer. I don't think we've been in there yet, have we? The Burganeer. Oh wow. I want to go play in the ship. Can I go play in the ship? Like, seriously, that'd be fun. And they don't have cool places like this where I am. That'd have been awesome being a kid and coming here. I can't comment if it's based on an actual place back in the States or not, and if it is, I don't know what quality it is, so you guys might be like, not really, it's really shit, but oh. shot him in the nuts and he crossed his legs. This looks like this goes up. I was looking at that. Don't let me search that. Well, that sucks. Well, that was a bitch of a bird. I saw it. Anyone else? Anyone else? I want to go up there. Can you get up there? I want to go up there. Can you get there? Can too. Oh, but it's shit. I feel like I'm being cheated here a tiny little bit. So disappointed. That looked like it was going to be so much fun. How do I get... Where am I going? Am I going down at any point? I don't know. I don't know. Let's head back down. Oh yeah, there we are. Oh, fuck me. I was expecting him to have to come through the door. I wasn't I didn't realize there was a hole in the wall. I didn't know there was a hole in the wall. I think I'd check that shit first, like, check the corners. Check the corners. Nope, Becky just strolls through, is like, fuck it, let's see what happens. It's shits and giggles and all that, you know. It's the bog that I came out of. That's a dinky ass office. The fuck? The... Jesus, holy mother of... Well, he made me shit myself. Oh! I'm going up. Round. I would say so. I've never done this one, so I don't know. Looks like this might have been a good one for food at the early point. Do animal fats? Where's the animal fats? Give us the animal fat. Do 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 do. Not really finding much, to be honest. I didn't really expect to. I mean, it's not a... It's not... And we're not doing a quest, so we're not getting the big, nice questy box at the end. We're just kind of, for want of a good Scottish terminology, fannying around a little bit. Hey, hi. You want to come play? It would be better if they did that in a way that they could actually have a snake in there. That would have been even better. That can break out the glass. That would have been quite funny. Why will not let me learn that? I clicked that like 3 times and it didn't do it. And I'm like, hello, game. It's like me trying to do my Duolingo and you're like, I said that button, I put that one in, that one, I clicked it, why did it not go in? And then you get really mad at it. Like, I swear that's what I typed. And the game's like, no, it's not what you typed. No, I know what I typed and that was what I typed. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Come on. Oh, break my lockpicks. Maybe I should go back and make a little lockpicks, actually. Alright. I'm alright with that. I'm okay with sort of the rough crap that we've seized from the place. Yeah, we've done alright. Need to find where I dumped my bike, though. Then we can head back to base, offload a tiny little bit. Well, not tiny little bit, offload it. And, of course, I should have gone left, I went right, and then had to do, you know, all the way around. And, maybe go take any steel that has popped over to the base and do a bit over there before we think about heading, you know, for horde. Oh, my bike's really badly damaged. When did my bike get so badly damaged? What was I doing that my bike got so badly damaged? I don't really know. I don't really remember. So let's pick up the steel that's been cooking away. Head over and do a bit more. It's just bits and pieces back and forth as it's chewing in. And then, yeah, I can think about what we're doing. I keep getting stuck on that. That base is repaired. I'm not worried about that. That's all ready to go for tonight. Just need to do some basic repairs on weapons, things like that, so. Yeah. So let's nail gun a bit, shall we? So I think that is everything we need for if we're gonna put the next, yeah. No matter what we were doing it needs like that regardless. This bit that we need to think about. That layer is all going to be the same regardless. So what I'm trying to think about is where's the next hatch going to be? I will obviously replace the hatches with better ones. I'm just trying to get my head around. Hatch would be there. I would probably normally do it further back. I would actually probably normally do it there, but I screwed up and put that piece in, which I didn't want to, so. So that would be where we're going, and then which case we need to fill these bits in. Need to do a actually. Just trying to think what I'm doing here. Yep, so there's gonna be a switch in there. I would go to blade trap there. And then just trying to think this through. Very claustrophobic, but it is sort of... Ah, I know what that is. That would be where I would put... I would then have a relay that goes down the other side so that as I go further down, I don't have to have it all... I don't have to have all the prior switches on. Which you can now do because the wires now hide, which they didn't used to. So, and then you just stick that, and then that one would then go to the next switch and another relay on the other side, and then the switch down, and then yeah, like that going forward. And that would be how you just move down, really. And you always use the relays so that you don't have to have other switches switched on. It's just one switch at a time, which is quite important, a quite important thing. And yeah, so and then you then put in here. Nope. Just to protect it. So the idea being that they're not going to see this, and by the time this would be controlling ones further down. If we've gotten this far back, further down's already compromised, so it doesn't matter if that one gets destroyed. And this one controls this one, so at the end of the day, if that gets destroyed, this has already fallen. You know, so the prior ones aren't, you know, are fine. You know, and that would be the same. You'd have obviously so each one going back. So so we've actually got a couple of them up and running. I am actually half tempted to use this tonight and just see how it goes. My only downside to that is I've not got the ramp put in. I'd have to put the ramp in. And on top of that, I don't have the cover over either at the top, which I could probably quickly do. But it's definitely now going to be ready, or a version of it is going to be ready for Horde 70. End of. Definitely. Because we've got the basics up. So I'm not worried about it. I need to... So I definitely would need to consider, you know, the rest going forward. But I think even if I was to just put a ramp in and just have the 2 for day 70 and just fix them up so that they're breakable. They're not breakable as easily, and go forward. But definitely, so obviously the idea being, I don't have fuel on me. So let's put them back in there. Definitely helped getting that steel. That steel from the quest rewards was a big thing. And no, I mean, it's obviously we need to fix up hatches for the next one and stuff. But the idea being, and again, you don't have to do it this far apart. You don't really need this much space between your things. You just need to have, you know, you'd have solid, empty, solid, and then, you know, so you would have your next hatch there, really, and then you'd have your hatches there. So you could go on one back, but it's just the way I've done it. I've been messing around. And that's assuming you have the blade traps. If you're not using blade traps and you're literally just using, the word I'm looking for, dart traps, you can get away with it with even less spaces. But I like having the blade traps, so. But yeah, I mean, it's going to do the job. And the idea being that, you know, it's not really massively different from the other one other than that they don't fall off. But they're standing in the blade trap constantly while they're standing there. And it's designed with that much steel and that many layers of thickness that a demolisher is going to struggle to take you out. Because if they do, the most they're going to take out is a layer and then they just jump up to keep going. Whereas if they take out the beam, you're buggered. Now, I've seen some people who argue you can do 2-layered beam. So you can do a beam and then a beam under a beam. And then they can still jump up. And that is also another sneaky way of doing it. So you keep this building. But what you do is you have a double-layered beam. So you have another beam under there. So that if this one falls, there's still another layer running underneath. And they can jump up when they reach across. But it depends on how much damage the demolishers do. The one that I'm building is designed so that it's under the assumption that you're on your own. And the demolishers are going to get in and they are going to go boom. Now, if you're really lucky and you've got AP Shotty, then not so likely. But, you know, you never know. So I need to do some repairs. I'm going to pick up... I don't really need the extra. But just in case I do something really stupid like, you know, fall off the base, let's be honest. Not like I've ever done that before. I don't think I've got anything anywhere else. I'm not really worried. How many repair kits do I have? I've still got a ton of 14. What I don't have is, I need to think about my lockpicks. I'm running low on lockpicks, so I need to put on... plenty of clay, and the iron's really taking its time. We're getting close to Horde. I'm getting kind of excited. I do enjoy Horde Day. I just find it isn't as frightening as Out and About, but that's because we don't have demolishers yet, and maybe tonight is going to change it all. We have started to get a lot of irradiated. Our game stage is now up to 139. I'm not sure. I thought it was 140 before you get demolishers, but I could be wrong. I'm at level 68. It would be nice to hit level 70 before I finish up, but... You know, so 1 level a day, essentially, concept, but probably unlikely. So the problem with now having the dart traps in is that if I want to step out now, I have to turn the traps off or just get hit in the face with a load of darts. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I'm kind of excited. I kind of like it. It's starting to look good. And like you say, so you can obviously see where the base would be, but in truth, you wouldn't see that. That would just be dirt. And obviously ground layer is where the stairs start. So from that perspective, you wouldn't... The base is hidden. You don't even see the base. It's completely submerged base. Which I know some people run it under their primary base, which you could do, but since I dig down on my primary base, that doesn't work. But you could do it. You could build it under, and then just go up as a tower for your own one. You'd have to put the stairs outside your boundary marker. They were coming down under your boundary, which I don't like that, because I don't like the idea of the fact that they can get, even though it's an enclosed space, they could get under my base in some way. I don't like that. We're just gonna wait for the horde to begin. Party time! Come on! Oh, I saw him fall in there. Where are they going? Oh, beautiful! Those dart traps are working wonder. Double headshot. Nice, nice. I'm not using my club, so nothing's flying, sadly, but I've got plenty of ammo, so I'm not worried about... Whoa, that was a lot of smashy smashy. He got right up to my face there. That head slowly rolled off the bowl. Oh, that was gross. We said it before though, the Horde Knights are not, unless you fall off, the Horde Knights are not dangerous. The Horde Knights are not, once you've got traps, the Horde Knights are not the danger. Demolishers add a level of danger, but to be honest, if you've built your base right, they're not really that much of a threat. Oh, lovely. I mean, I'm not even using spikes really anymore. Did that bird go? I don't think I shot it. We haven't had any police yet, but they tend to come along after midnight, to be fair. He didn't even hit the ground when I took his head off. That bird's coming right in for the kill. Oh fuck, that was not what I intended. I was trying to grab the bag and I dropped the... Oh, typical. Oh, there we go, 69. So this is the last day of our 9th week. So going into week 10 as of tomorrow, well, in game tomorrow. I'm gonna go deal with that bird. Let's not fall off the building, Becky. Oh, he spun as he came at me. What the fuck was that? Was that a dog? There was a weird thing that flashed there, and I don't know, I'm assuming it was a dog. I don't think it made it through the second wave of the, You can see the spinny things. Oh my goodness, Bex. The blade traps, the spinny things. Yes, the spinny things of death. This is what we are calling them from now on. They are the spinny things of death. The fuck is wrong with me tonight? Seriously, people. There are some days you just think, nope, my brain isn't functioning. It stopped functioning some time ago, and, you know. The cops do the most damage to the building. There's another cop incoming. Not been that many loot bags yet so far, has there? I mean, I've picked 2 up. Other than that, I haven't seen a lot of loot bags drop. But then I said that the other day. I said it's like we got loads of loot bags and then they stopped giving us loot bags again. There's a 3rd loot bag that I can pick up. What the fuck flew past me? Oh, ow, that looked sore, dude. You alright? I mean, to be honest, I don't have a cock, but I imagine landing on a concrete pole, dick first, it's kind of gonna hurt a tiny little bit. You know, I mean, it's been a while since I've been a guy and all that, but you know, I mean. Been a couple of lifetimes since, you know. Probably back in the Victorian times or something, you know. It's so disappointing when their heads don't pop, or their arms don't pop, or something doesn't pop. Yeah, he just was like, nope, fuck that. Oh, hi. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, one of the blade traps is down. Fuck, of course I run out of ammo at that moment. I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. Yeah, do it. Tempted to turn off the blade traps so I can step out. Oh, the blade traps, the dart traps. That's the thing that all of them turn off, though. I could have swore there was a second cop. Where did he go? I think he's down there. Yeah. I don't know who spat what, but it's glowing very nicely and highlighting this. We lost the glow of our spit light. Finally got irradiated tonight. I was expecting demolishers, and that's us just getting like our first irradiated of the night. I feel slightly disappointed, to be honest. Turn it off so I can step out a little bit, because I'm getting bored. To be honest, you could probably just have blade traps like this and stand at the top of the stairs like this, and then probably be able to handle Horde Night most nights. What's happening here, though, is that my shotty is damaging the wood down there, unfortunately. Whoa, got kicked off. Well, that got interesting fast. Fuck me. Affected, and I think I might have a broken arm. I have a... Nope. I was sprained arm. We're fine. Why are you being a dick? Hey, hey, hey! Hi. It's not. It really doesn't get the most. Horde Night really is, unless you literally turn off your traps and go and stand out there and let them hit you. It's not very. I don't think Horde Night is the most exciting night of any of the game. I think questing and doing like the big buildings and getting jumped by hundreds of mobs is way more exciting than this, because you can prepare for the Horde Night. You can have traps, you can have controls. There are limitations of what you can do in a tier 5 building when you're doing a tier 6 quest or whatever. Just ran past me and went, what the hell did you see that? He ran past me and just started beating up the inside of the building. So did she. Are they going for the, are they going for the switch? Weird. I don't know what they were doing there. I'm still getting the noise as if there's mobs. There is mobs. There we go. And that is Horde Night. Horde Night is done. I'm not going to worry about repairs right now because we're probably not using this base next time. Just picking everything up. Have a look. Oh, we picked up a level 6 AK. Let's have a look. That was a bat there. There we go. So my blade traps definitely took a pounding. That one completely stopped working even before I got down. And that was me. I blew the hole in that with the shotgun. The shotgun does so much damage once you get it. But again, you can see there's very little damage to the rest of the base. It's a good setup. The downside to it really is if a demolisher takes your pole out, because then they can't get to you and they just beat the crap out of this. That is the downside. So, but if you're prepared and you have a weapon set aside with the right ammo and things, you know, you can do it. So let's put everything away that we picked up. And then we can think about calling it for the night. Okay, so we're going to call it here, guys. That is the horde. The horde has been done. We got through it relatively painlessly. Interestingly, did fall off again. Actually, more got knocked off, technically. But, I definitely, I enjoy it, but there is a level of, you know... I'm not sure, you know, it doesn't feel threatening doing the horde at all, and I think that's something that I find a little disappointing. Like, I want to feel threatened, and maybe that's me. Maybe I just need to turn them off and step out, and you know, and that's fine. But you know, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna leave it here, guys. And if you have enjoyed yourself, please do give us a like and a subscribe. We will hope to see you in the next video, and have a very lovely evening. Enjoy all.